Well, good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to Woodcraft. My name is Joe. Thank you very much for being here today. We have a viewer request today. A couple guys came to me at separate times asking about a particular bag that they ran across on GearBest. After a couple guys asked me about it, I thought, well, let's talk to GearBest and see what happens. So I hit up the guys at GearBest, and they were kind enough to send one out for me to try out for a little while and to share my experiences with you guys. The bag I'm talking about is the local line 50-liter trekking bag. It is water resistant, that is in the name, but it really makes it a huge mouthful, so I kind of cut that out. Anyway, let me go ahead and give you a close-up view of this bag, tell you a little bit about how I've been using it the past month or so, share my experiences with it, and let you guys make up your own mind. All right, guys, again, this is the local Lion trekking bag. They say it holds around 50 liters or with a capacity above 40 liters. I'm not a huge expert on packs. I do own many of them. I'm going to say I really don't feel like this is quite 50 liters. I'm going to say it's in the neighborhood of probably 35 to 40 tops. But that being said, you know, again, this is a budget bag. It does come in about $30 depending on the sale of the month. Go ahead and do a quick rundown. This is 600D nylon. It is water resistant. I have been out in the rain with this and water does roll right off. You do have molly webbing up here, so you do have that versatility. It does come with these straps right here to attach stuff to this molly webbing. Put a bedroll in here. I mean, your imagination and your use is really totally up to you. It does come with lots of different pockets. We'll go over that here in just a minute. I will say right off the bat, the thing that has stood out to me and that is surprising and that I like this feature as much as I do, I have found these grab handles right here to be extremely handy. I don't know why. I didn't expect that. When I saw those, I thought, you know, that's kind of gimmicky. I'm not really going to use that. But actually, I have found myself, as I get it in and out of my truck, in and out of my wife's van, moving it around the house, moving it around at work, you know, I use these all the time. It also does come with an optional shoulder strap. It does pop off here. While we're talking about that, these D-loops do seem to be pretty stout, pretty high quality. However, these plastic couplers here, they seem to be pretty cheap. I'll be honest, folks, I would not trust these. I would probably replace this strap if this is something you would choose to use as a strap all the time. Give you a closer look up here of these couplers. They seem to be relatively cheap plastic. I haven't had any issue with them. I have used the strap quite a bit. I'll tell you why here in just a minute. But as I've loaded this down, typically I will steal the strap off of my high-dollar laptop bag because it's nicely padded, and when this thing gets heavy and you have a single shoulder strap on it, it does get fairly uncomfortable. You do have a pocket on the side for a bottle here. You're probably not going to fit, you know, like the 32 or 40 ounce clean canteens in there. Each side does come with compression straps. I haven't really found the need to use those, but I'm in and out of my laptop bag and other bags so often they just get in the way, so they usually just dangle free or loosely coupled like this. This right here, for those that are wondering, on most of my bags, I put one of these little night eyes lights that blinks, so if I'm ever walking down the road at night, people can see me. As I said, I don't think this is actually a 50-liter capacity. I mean, it's relatively close. Again, this is a budget bag. We'll do the classic gear dump here in just a minute to give you an idea of what you can fit in it. But right now, let's go over this. You do have a handle here. Again, like I mentioned, I use these all the time, but this is not a top loading pack. It does not load from up here. What this is, at least my impressions, this is a laptop bag that has been manufactured or remanufactured into a pack. It is side loading. You do have a padded compartment in here for your laptop. It will keep it protected. Now this is also a pack. You have a compartment in the back, which is what I wanted to show you. It unzips, way around, folds up, and you do have very comfortable shoulder straps, nice padding back here. These straps are very comfortable. The padding on the back is also very comfortable. I like the fact that it has this channel in the middle, so basically just rests on the muscles of your back. This allows for breathability in the middle. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but it is actually pretty nice. I have not carried this as a pack too terribly much because I wanted to save one aspect to show you guys. Well, I've got you this close in of the zipper and all that stuff. The zippers do seem to be pretty good. You know, they're not the high quality stuff that you would see from the Hidden Woodsman or Condor and stuff like that. All the seams are sewn very straight, very nice. They do seem to be pretty durable. However, they sewed the zipper into this seam, so without cutting it, I've not been able to open it up all the way. I wanted to save that to show you guys, not to point out the flaws or anything like that, but to show you guys what you can expect when I say this is a budget bag. You know, they do miss some things in Q&A. Not necessarily critique, but I want you guys to know exactly what you're gonna get. This chest strap right here, the buckle does come with an embedded whistle that does work decently well. Anyway guys, that's the overview of the pack. Let's go ahead and do one of those classic gear dumps, give you guys an idea of what will actually fit in here, and we'll go from there. All my get home bags are very simple. I'm pretty much a minimalist when it comes to get home bag setup. Start with the front here. Do keep a compass, Firebox Nano stove, one of those water bib wrenches that fits multiple ones. I've just painted it fluorescent orange because I don't know how many times I've used one of those and it'd fallen in the grass and I couldn't find it very easily. Ferro rod with magnesium also on it. A bank line, some first aid bomb from Dragonfire Tinderbox, and a Sawyer squeeze. We put this back and I'll show you the other pockets. Best survival knife on the market, in my opinion, at least a budget market anyway. That's a Gerber Strong Arm. First aid kit. 50 feet of paracord. A AA and AAA battery recharger. Have a little saw here from, it's a Pocket Boy from Silky. Cook kit. This is a Stanley cup. It's just got some coffee, elderberries and stuff like that down there. Lifeboat rations, just the cheapies from Walmart. And some of my ready to go meals on the move. Put this back and I'll show you the inner pocket. Now for the center compartment where the laptop is designed to go. Have an 8x8 tarp from the Hidden Woodsman. Love that thing, by the way. I wish he still made them. Two things that I view as a necessity as far as a get home bag, because one thing, my phone is always with me. This is my lifeline to the outside world. As long as the grid is still up and there's still cell connection, that is my #1 go-to as far as survivability. But a backup battery bank, this is a budget model. We'll go over this in another video. A budget model solar charger, that is supposedly 21 watts. Again, that'll be a separate video. And honestly, these would never go in a get home bag that I would pack for myself, but I just threw these in here just because they would fit, and I wanted to give you guys an approximate idea of what all will fit in this bag, fully loaded up. Give you guys a close-up of the inside. As you can see, this compartment here is padded. It does have a strap to come over and Velcro, kind of keep your laptop in there. Like I said, I feel like this was originally a laptop bag design that they've kind of repurposed to be a backpack or a multi-option backpack type of thing. It does work for that, does work pretty well. I don't like the fact as far as a backpack goes that it's only side loading, but you know, it is what it is. As previously mentioned, this is supposedly a 50-liter bag. Again, just to reiterate, I don't believe it truly is, but you know, close enough for color TV, I suppose. The measurements of this bag are about 26 inches tall, almost 10 inches deep, and about 13 and a half, 14 inches across. So it is a fairly large size pack. Again, the price point is around $30 depending on the color and depending on what sale GearBest has going on. There will be a link in the description below so you can go check it out for yourself. Well folks, that is the local line 50-liter water resistant trekking bag. Is it worth $30? Yes and no, really. And by the way, that price point, it does change drastically. At the time that I talked to GearBest about this bag, I believe the on sale price is $16 or $17. The price also does vary on which color you choose. There's several different colors, or at least there was last I saw. So, you know, kind of if you're really worried about the price, click on different colors and see what the prices are available there. Anyway, is it worth the $30 that it currently is right now? Yes and no. Yes, for me and how I use it, it does fit that niche. It is very much worth $30, but at the same point in time, if you're looking for something to be more of a long-term, you know, like a survival bag, or as I showed today, a get-home bag, something where you're gonna, you know, have the possibility of expecting it to, you know, keep you going, kind of save your life, so to speak. I would still say it is, if you keep it in light with that it is a budget bag. It's something, at least in how I had it set up today, as a budget get home bag. You know, bag you can throw in your car without a bunch of expensive gear in it. And if it gets stolen, well, yeah, it's seriously inconvenient, but you don't have hundreds of dollars worth of stuff gone missing, so to speak. Anyway, all my ramblings aside, for $30, I do feel like that $30 quality point has been met with this bag. But again, you know, you have to evaluate. What do you want to see out of your bag? What are you going to use it for? How rough are you going to be on it? Are you after strictly a budget type bag, or do you want something that's, you know, super high quality, that is bomb proof? Anyway, thank you very much for being here today, guys. I hope you found this video informative, helped you make an informed decision about whether this is something that might interest you or fit a need you have. If it has been, would you go ahead and do me a favor and hit that thumbs up? I would appreciate it. Guys, if you like content such as this, there's a red subscribe button right down here. I invite you to make use of that and hang around for some more videos such as this. And as always, hit up the comment section, folks. Let's talk about this bag, other bags you're interested in, bags you use. You know, let's just have a discussion. Anyway, thank you again very much for being here, and I will see you next time. I hope you guys have a great day.